telling me and design this place, we need more toilets in this place. Way too many urinals. And listen to this. Oh, relax, Alice. It's true. Some of you, I'm not kidding, you need to go home tonight and buy the Kevorkian home study program.
Oh!
So I can buy your house out of probate. Some of you just lie. You gotta like who you are and where you're going. Some of you like everybody for your own stuff, but it's not anybody but you. That's where the word issue came from. Issue, babe. Issue. Issue. It's you and you and you. It's all about you. And we gotta jack you to another level. God doesn't make junk. You can get to the next level if you want to. And watch this. Job loyalty. Our government says we have 9.7% unemployment. The truth is, we have 17.2 because they don't count my part-time posse, and they don't count people that have gone through the process. It's like they don't exist. We have a lot of amazing speakers. I've been on stage with about every famous person you can name, and I know who they really are inside by how they treat the little overweight Mexican lady that runs the food line. I know who they are, how they treat the little black lady that runs security. The way you treat other people when nobody sees you is who you are. Where you spend your time is where your heart is. I'm not better than the person that's going to clean the trash up in this place when the thing is over. Watch this. Your great-great-great-great-grandparents came to this country, and some of them suffered unmercifully so that you would have a better life. Don't look down on people that are in the early process of that. Are any of you perfect? Come up on stage if you think you're perfect and let me eat your face off. None of you are perfect. We all make mistakes. I've had 7 tickets this year. Good God, I get stopped a lot. Doesn't mean I'm bad, I just quit. Here's the problem. A lot of us have no game plan. How the hell are you going to win a game if you're not in it? That's the problem. Then we always put off tomorrow what we ought to do today. A lot of us have lazy money. We'll give our money to a stupid bank that will pay you 1.23% on a certificate of depression. And you wonder why you're not doing well. That's why when you go to the bank to cash your checks, they give you candy. Watch this. Why in the hell would you rent? This is the best time I've seen in my life to own a home. Is now. And Americans should not buy property 05, 04, 06. They flock to it like sheep. When they should buy property 2010, they run from it like idiots. This is the best time I've ever seen to get it on and get to the next level. Is now. But most of us are 6 clicks left to clueless. We don't know what to do, but you can tell me what the score is. I hope your prostate blows and you get cataracts. Okay? It doesn't matter. You're never going to get a Super Bowl ring. And listen to this. This is major. Our government is going to raise your taxes. 40% of the gross national product of America is spent by the federal government. It is not sustainable, people. Listen carefully. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, Tea Party, or Teabagger. It doesn't matter what you are. Listen carefully. It's not sustainable. You have to get yourself straight up. And it's important you do this. Some of you didn't catch that. That's okay. It is what it is. Try to slow it down for you, Alice. Watch this. Here's for the new Congress and the Senate and the President. Listen carefully. The only way out of our mess in our country is to help and support and be kind to small business. There's no other way out. Small business is the backbone of our nation. Always has and always will be. You've got to improve your credit, people. You've got to understand the mojo and the sick system that is out there. You have to have a retirement program that works for you. You got to stop than their successes. A lot of you won't do it, though, because you are fearful. Do you know where fear comes from? Satan. Do you know where hope comes from? God. I know because we're in Cook County. Most of you don't believe. So, if you don't believe, here's your version. Fear comes from the boogeyman, and confidence comes from cat hair and crystals. Okay? That'll have to get through the night. Listen to this. You've got to stop making mistakes and take charge of your own destiny. Nobody will love you like you or take care of you like you. I just saved you $1.50 on your first psychiatrist exam. I'm going to give you the eighth wonder of the world. Barron's Magazine did an expose on this. First mortgages in Illinois are not in first position. I can show you how they can even be in third position. Property taxes supersede mortgages in all 50 states, including the Republic of Illinois. Now, watch. This is huge. You hear this. This is major Mac Daddy huge. Watch this. You can get between 18 to 22% government mandated, government guaranteed rate of return, and if they don't pay you, you can actually end up with a property. Weird states like Texas will allow you 25% return. That is a jacked up state. Listen to this. For as little as $50, you could end up owning a tax lien or tax deed. We're coming back here. The guy is coming back here. We're going to teach a class. The guy was in the audience just like you 5 years ago. His father was an abusive man. He used to call him vulgar names as a little boy. Most little boys that are abused grow up to be abusers. Some of you in this room have had a horrible past. Let it go. Forgive everybody that's harmed you. If you take everything and internalize it, it'll eat you up. You're some of the same people that are frowning at me 24/7. Let it go. Let it go. This guy is coming here. He has no education at all. And his little boy is closing on his third property. He's 9 years old. Do you know what it means to a 9-year-old to have a higher net worth than any school teacher in the schoolhouse? But you see, some of you in here, Christmas is coming, and your little children will ask you, Mommy, 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 please give me an Xbox. And because you aren't intelligent, you will buy the Xbox and bring the Trojan horse into your home, and your children will play games like Grand Theft Auto, Cop Killer. Learn to shoot a cop in the back of the head. Disrespect law enforcement. They have another game that makes little girls' bodies look so deformed. There's no way a mature woman's body can naturally look like that, so she never feels good about herself. And then she'll marry the wrong jerk-off because she didn't think she was good enough to settle for number one. And it was your fault because you were the dork that brought the stupid game into your house. You need to tell your kids, no, we don't have those here. We're going to talk to you tonight. I love you, sweetheart. No is not a bad word. Some of you need to man up and woman up and get to the next level. You cannot let school teachers teach your children what you're supposed to teach them. You can write 72 on a sheet of paper and divide any yield or interest into it and tell you how many years it takes your money to double. If you got 16 to 18% return on a tax lien, your money doubles every 4 years. And you kick everybody out of here with your money. Success is so close to yet so far because Satan's painted a wall in front of you that looks like steel, and all it is paper mache. All you can do is just jump through and get it on. And even if you're an atheist, God loves you so home. Whoa, I'm like, I'll let you. And listen to this. I got any realtors in the house? Listen to my realtor posture. I love you, kids. Listen to this. I'm 60. I have very low blood pressure. I don't have stress. I cause it. This is amazing. This is the best time I have ever seen to invest in real estate is right now. It is amazing. Some of you think I'm talking about rental houses. Rental houses are gross. I want look at it, stupid rental houses. A lot of you in here can do one transaction and set yourself up for life with no rental house. Okay? You want to do toilet sticks on Saturday when you ought to be sleeping in, making out with your lover? You want to get up early to go to home dipstick and change your toilet stick? You ever change one that's been on the pole for 9 years with little boys in the house? It's very tasty and it's not tasty. It's just easy. And look at this. A lot of you in here, asset protection. I was tying my tie today and some dork lawyer in Chicago said this. Have you been hurt or injured? Or you just upset? Call up. Jesus is funding. This is the most litigious city on the planet. If you have assets, people, you have to protect them. You don't want your car in your name, your truck in your name, your property in your name. You want to be a pinata with no candy. And it's real simple to do to pass your wealth down. Watch this. Some of you will think I'm full of it. Check this out. January the 1st, some of you in here will have estate taxes go to 55%. And you've got nothing to protect your family. You'll leave more to Washington than you do your own flesh and blood. But you can tell me who won the World Series. Your priorities are off. The things that aren't of any value are Americans' number one. The things that are of value, Americans don't care about. It's crazy. You need to right your own ship as fast as you can. 89% of the people in this country that are making $50 grand a year or more have some kind of business, even if they are an employee, and some of you are. Your boss bought you the tickets to come here today. You need to deliver the goods. You need to show up on time, and you need to be a good employee. But listen carefully. Don't forget to work for yourself. So many of us just won't do it. And watch. With a self-directed retirement program, all of you should have one. You can invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, money market accounts. You can strategy trade, iron condors, credit spreads, precious metals, which are going up, by the way, rapidly right now. Why? Our government just bought $600 billion of our own national debt with paper money. Listen carefully. China is devaluing their own currency by 25%. We're going to see the worst inflation we have ever seen in our lives coming up, people. And a lot of you in here go, no, I don't think so, white man. Oh, yeah, God always uses weirdos to come into a village to warn the village. And they fall out. I warn you, it's coming. You better position yourself today for the train wreck that's coming. And they can't get the genie back in the bottle. It's too late. It's already coming down. And I know a lot of you will blow me off today. And then you'll go and look at your stupid book to see if my name is in it. It isn't in it, okay? You won't be able to find. And this is major. Watch this. There's two good reasons to go into debt. Number one, for knowledge. Because the more you know, the better you're going to do. But it is of no value, as my brother who just was on stage, Zig Ziglar says, until you put it to action. Knowledge is of no value. And watch this. Here's another reason. It's great to go into debt for investments that will yield you more than the interest you pay. Otherwise, you have no business going into debt. In fact, we want all of you in here out of debt as fast as you can. Our nation's bankrupt. Americans are in a mess right now with debt. You know in the Bible it says you shouldn't owe anybody any money? It does say that. You know what else it says? In Ecclesiastes it says you need multiple sources of income. If you think I'm lying, go read it tonight. It tells you you should never have one source of income.